kids use you unless you're going away out of the country for a benefit in concerning HIV and AIDS. That's something big in our community that we got to continually fighting for and going to keep on fighting till it's gone.
Correct.
And when that's something for that, of course, that's for the cause. You're doing it for free out of your heart and out of all the loved ones we have lost and all the friends, of course, do it. But when these other videographers come up to you and even photographers, all right, get your little press, but make sure where that press is going.
Okay.
Because they say, I lost the footage of that little video we did, but bitch, please. So your ass is over here in New York and over there in Berlin, that motherfucking video is being shown all over, and they're getting coins from it.
Okay, and you don't even know yet.
And you have no idea.
You know.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
You have no idea because that has happened to me. I'm talking out of experience. You know, back in the 80s, all this shit happens. Like, all these little videos I've done for free, and it's being shown all over, all over Europe. And I'm like, what? To somebody telling me, I've seen your video. Like, someone recently, I shot this video called Style is Everything with Joe Mama.
Word.
Big shout out to Joe Mama. Amazing producer, videographer, director. Love working with him. He paid me my coins straight up front, darling, cash on the table.
Word.
And honey, we shot the video, and in a couple of months, the video was out, and it was shown at the Chelsea Gallery on 23rd Street. And so I didn't even know it was shown there. So, however, long story short, coming up this spring, summer, it's shown again in Belgium. So I'm going to have to go to Belgium with him.
All right.
To do it live.
Congratulations.
So that's fab.
Awesome.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Get your coins, honey. Make sure it's on paper. And never, ever, ever burn connections. Never burn your connections with people that you have that's connecting you. Keep your connections closer to you more than ever. Be friends. Get to know your connections. Let your connections get to know you. Because when you do that, they will open up doors for you, honey. They will keep continuing mentioning your name to someone else, to somebody else, to somebody else, to somebody else. Never burn your bridges with your connections or your friends, real friends. And people who's there for you, who's looking out for you. I'm talking to all you new school kids out there. All of y'all. Even old ones. Honey, keep it real cute when it comes to, holding your tongue and hold your temper. And this goes for myself also. The same advice I'm giving you is the same advice I'm using for myself. Because I have a short temper. When people are helping you and something don't seem right, okay, you can talk about it, but talk about it in a very calm way to get your point across. They'll come out in a disrespectful way like you had a ball, honey. Because those same people, it's a small world in the entertainment business.
Okay.
You never know who knows who, and then out, darling. So don't ever do that. Like, still to this very day, I have connections that I have met in the 1980s that still... Those connections, from that connection to another connection, those people are still hooking me up, and I'm still getting the calls today on the phone or the email. Word. They're still contacting me. Word. And I'm 52 years old, and I'm here to tell you, I'm still traveling, I'm still performing, I'm still active, I'm still doing my own thing. But never, ever, don't get your motherfucking, panties up to a bunch, darling,
okay.
and feel that you're so grandora that you can't be turned. Honey, this is the real world, honey.
She said Grandora. Living.
Okay? Don't get up for Grandora, darling, and feel like, you're so fabulous that, remember when it's fast detergent, when it hits the water, it turns into suds. Ooh. So you will gag. So when you least expect it, you will be the one selected. So always be humble. Stay humble. Because I see a lot of these new kids come out the ballroom and feel so grand. They feel like everything is the ballroom. No, honey. When you're doing the real industry in the real world, it's cutthroat city, honey. They don't give a fuck about your status or who's fab or who's legendary, who's icon. They don't give a fuck about that, honey. Trust me. They will chop you immediately.
Okay.
Always stay humble. If you gotta bite your tongue, talk under your motherfucking breath, honey, but always also get your point across, too. Don't ever let nobody use you. If you feel something's not right, speak on it. And speak on it very politely and try to get your point across and try to understand what they're saying or what's going on in the situation to get yourself out of that situation. Don't put yourself in another situation and come off nasty, then when they come back and apologize for it, so those people won't forget that. They'll be like, no, honey, I'm not working with this person. He's too difficult, or she's too difficult.
Right.
And they'll pass that on and bad name your mouth, the name like that.
Discredit your name, and your brand and your talent.
Yeah, and you don't want that. Believe you me. Like all you new school kids, honey, keep it real cute. If somebody comes up to you, just ask them, say, what is this about? Oh, do you have a card? Even if you make up your own business card, give it to them, where they can contact you, and make sure it's legit. Make sure it's legit. Never go nowhere alone by yourself. Oh, I have this. I'll photograph you for this. You never know what those people are up to, honey. They'll return you. All this shit that's going on today. Always have somebody there with you. Never go alone anywhere.
Okay.
Honey, I'm old school, honey, because I don't go alone by myself. No. At all. At all, honey. I'm always with somebody on that. When it's something like that, I never worked with you before, I'm going to Google you. Always Google the person, see what you can come up with, and what they're telling you, if it's true. If the facts are real, and they got a number, and they got an address, so you can reach them, but never, ever go alone. Ever.
Okay. Now, one of the things we talked about a little bit earlier, because we're running out of time on the show real quick, is when the AIDS epidemic hit, what was one of the things and the keys into surviving this epidemic when it first came out?
Oh, my God. Well, when the AIDS epidemic first hit, like 1980, 79, I say.
Wow.
79-ish. Yeah, because it was... What do you mean, surviving it? You got to be very careful. Remember me, I'm very picky, like a person, like sexually, I'm not really a sexually active person anyway. Like I said, the only thing was important to me was the music. It still is today. But for you people who are so adventurous and daring, you have to use your right. You have to use the first thing that comes to your mind that tells you right from wrong. You know right from wrong.
Follow your heart, baby.
Don't trust nobody. Always use protection. Always. Always use protection. Always. Don't ever let nobody talk you out of it.
Yeah, focus more on your career and your talent. Don't focus more on, who's going to be your boyfriend and this, that, and the third, and are you going to ever find you?
That happens because you're young.
Right. Focus
that's going to happen.
On your life first. And then...
You know what it is, too? Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. They're going to who's going to be their boyfriend or who's cute, who's not cute. Because they're young. That's all they see at that point. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it's very tricky. Because there's a lot of young people out there to this day that's like 12 years old, even younger, that's affected with HIV and AIDS. And for the gay community, there's the kids out there who's angry, who's HIV positive, and they want to pass it on to the next person. And that's not the way to go. That's not the way to do that. Even though you're angry and you want to pass it on to be evil to the next person, that's just horrible.
I know.
It's horrible. It's really horrible, and there's a lot of that going on. Wow. Also, you know that.
Wow, that's crazy. Now you have to watch out for, pedophile predators.
There's a lot of pedophile predators, a lot of fake pictures, a lot of fake profiles.
And then you also have to worry about, the distressed, infected people who, because not everybody is happy about their status. And some, don't take it the right way, and they turn the girls out. Especially these new girls that are coming out nowadays. They're getting, with some of these older queens who, have.
Well, this is what they've been doing. Yeah, they've been doing this for the longest, and they're passing it on to the young kids. And then when the young kids get sick, they get angry. They want to pass it on to somebody else, or they want to do the right thing with the right counseling. The right counseling, getting the right help and the right meds, and it's a lot.
Wow.
It's a lot. It's a lot. When it comes to that, I take it very serious. Like I said, I lost, my real sister through that. She lost behind she left behind 4 kids, and I take it very deeply serious. And I lost a lot of friends through that, and I took care of a lot of friends with that. So I take it extremely serious. Word. Extremely serious when it comes to HIV and AIDS. Any kind of disease, but HIV and AIDS is really hit home for me. Hardly, deeply, strongly, from losing loved ones or family members, and then taking care of friends with that. It's just hard. So I take it very serious when it comes to stuff like that, and that's why I always do anything I can do, working with AMFAR or the Lifeball team from Europe, when they always contact me to come to do these events, that's how I'm ready. Always ready to go. So, and this, I picked a lot of kids already for this event coming up in Europe. I picked a lot of new Voguers, and I'm happy with the team I have so far, and I'm going to be looking for a couple, like 3 or 4 more, probably, as time go on. But, yeah, like I said, this is very serious. I take these very serious HIV and AIDS epidemic, because it seemed like, you know, we getting it down, but it's still a long way to go.
Yeah, we still have a long way to go to learn.
Yeah,
not to break off the subject, but we're running out of time. So I wanted just to, you know, get into some of the projects that you're working in right now, because I know you're in the studio working very, very hard. And
working on my music right now.
Yes, tell us about that real quick.
Woo. I'm working on I have 2 new tracks coming up at the same time. I never done this before. I did like 1 track after another, but I never did 2 tracks at the same time with 1 producer. And we're working on 2 tracks at one time, because he wants to do like a compilation CD.
Okay.
So I have 2 CDs,
Word.
2 different types of CDs, but one is for this track is coming out. It's for the old way. It's called the old way, actually. The name track is called the old way, and it's about it's for all the old way Voguers.
Word.
You know, it's dedication, and for all the old way houses, and all the old houses. So it's a big dedication to them. And the other track I have coming out is more like a disco dance song, because I love my disco. So we kind of entwined it into like my era from then to now. Okay. So he's a really great producer. Big shout out to Louis Bolo, who I'm working with right now.
Oh, by bringing disco back, I live. Yes, that is genealogy, darling.
Yeah, he's a great producer. He worked on so many others, and he did the track Get Ha.
Oh, I live.
That's his track, Louis Bolo, that he did. And I'm working with that same producer right now. And the remix is going to be done by, of course, Von Allure.
Word.
And I'm super excited because I love Von Allure. Big shout out to Von Allure.
Shout out to Von Allure. He's going to be coming down to Miami soon, by the way.
I love him. He's a wonderful person, wonderful personality, very humble, and such a kiki. Love him. And big shout out to the house of Magnifique, of course, my house, Magnifique, darling. Big shout out to all the houses out there. Every house out there. Big shout out to all the houses in different states, even worldwide.
International.
Shout out to everybody. International house kikis and all the children. But this one thing I leave from this interview that I want you all to understand what I'm saying, honey. Be who you are. Be yourself. Don't let nobody try to tell you or lead you in another direction that you know damn well you don't even belong in. You try to stay. You want to be in it because you want to be accepted, honey. Don't do that. Stay true to yourself. Even to your own truth, honey. And if you have dreams, never give them up. Always follow them, honey. Don't do half-ass. If you want something, go for it. Do it. But do it in the right way and get it. And if you need help, honey, reach out. Reach out to the children. You never know. Reach out to the old school, honey. Reach out to whoever. Just reach out, bitch. Hit me up on motherfucking, hit me up on my YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up. You can Google me, Princess Magnifique.
Word.
Or Google me under my other name I had, Princess Extravaganza. When I was Extravaganza, there's a lot to Google me under. Wow. Big shout out to the house and shop Extravaganza, of course.
Down. I love your Extravaganza, honey.
Of course. Big shout out to my gay mother, Carmen Extravaganza.
Word.
Always.
Iconic, honey.
Of course. And big shout out to my gay grandmother.
Yeah.
Dior.
I'm going to be having Taxi on the show too, Donna. She's scheduled sometime.
Elva.
Yes.
Yes, honey, you got to have her. And big shout out to Miss Grandfather Hector Extravaganza. Big shout out to him also.
My grandfather, yes. And don't forget about Danny Tiberius Ninja, honey. For working behind the scenes 9 to 5, getting us the icons, the legends on the
Danny, yes, honey. Right, Daddy, darling, what's the tea? What's going on, honey?
AKA Chastity, darling, my sister, my brother, my friend, my BFF, my everything. I love you so much.
Shout out to Angel. I love my Angel too, Angel Infinity.
Yes, Angel, that's my father, that's my gay father.
Yes, love him.
Down.
Always. You know, he was a